There's something curious about this broadcast.
Hold on to your underwear. Something strange is going to happen.
On the road.
What are we going to do now?
The Golden Years with JP.
This is a journey into sound.
Power. Music power.
JP! Turn it up loud and rip off the knob.
Music. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
Oh, joy!
Now, here comes the music.
Music of the 80s.
Hit me with that new music power. The best of Europop on JP's Golden Years.
Nobody plays a better variety of music.
Cranking up the hits. 1989.
Work of art, you're the Trevi Fountain. You're a golden heart, you're the highest mountain. You bring me flowers every day of my life. You save me from the worry and the strife. Take me in your arms, baby, baby. I'm on a winning streak. When I'm at you, I reach my peak. Your perfect view makes me feel brand new, yeah. Well, you're just trying to keep me up all night, working all the time to make it mine all night, yeah. Riding the love train, stoke it up. Riding the love train, loving all the time to keep you feeling right, yeah. Riding the love train, stoke it up. Riding the love train. You make time stand still, your children's laughter. Love's over still, I'll come running after. You bring the spring right through my door. You're everything that's worth living for. Fill me with your charm, baby, baby. My knees are weak, I need you now, don't play hide and seek. No time is long enough, leaving you is tough. You're just right to keep me up all night, working all the time to make you mine all night, yeah. Riding the love train, stoke it up. Riding the love train, loving all the time to keep you feeling right, yeah. Riding the love train, stoke it up. Riding the love train. Keep the flame burning, let your spirit fly. Stay on the right track, baby, till the day I die. Keep the cold coming, baby, baby. I'm on a winning streak. When I'm at you, I reach my peak. Your perfect view makes me feel brand new, yeah. And you're just right to keep me up all night, Riding the love train, riding the love train, yeah. Stoke it up, riding the love train, riding the love train, stoke it up, riding the love train, loving all the time to keep me feeling right, yeah. Riding the love train, stoke it up.
Are the ladies ready? The pips, can we have them please? Are you there? Ladies?
Look, everyone, he's coming through the doors.
Brilliant! He didn't even open them!
He's here!
JP. And now, now, the Golden Years with JP.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of JP's Golden Years for the next 2 hours on your favorite station. For the next 2 hours, we got the biggest selling singles for you of 1991. That's mainly in the second hour of the show today. And we're going to kick off with this already in this hour because there's lots of good stuff in the biggest selling single chart of 1991. But in this hour, the first half hour, it's on the Love Train theme because, well, kicking us off, Holly Johnson from Frankie Goes to Hollywood in 1989. He had that one in the charts there at number 4. In January of 89, the best of Europop, Love Train by Holly Johnson. But the OJs had a fantastic song, also called Love Train, that made number 9 in May of 1973. We're going to have that one next. And then Mr. Billy Ocean did a fantastic cover of the OJ's version of the Love Train. He did that one in 2017. We're going to have that on the show in just a few seconds. But also, we got hits and headlines for you. We're going to take you back into a year and give you musical and news clues for you to guess which year we wrapped into the music and the news. So you're going to get 6 number ones there, and after the 5th number one will reveal. But 5 songs you have to scratch your heads and bite your nails, trying to figure out which year we have ready for you today. And of course, our theme tune of a TV movie or series is also coming up. It's going to kind of take us to Greece. What's behind that, I'm going to tell you later. And of course, not to be forgotten, our James Bond theme tune today. And that's going to take us into 1985. Now, what was that James Bond movie back in 85? Thinking caps on? Alrighty, that's enough for me to talk. Let's now go and play some more music. Are you ready for that? And in case you do want to get in touch with us, you can do that, as well as let us have your requests and any comments. That's the way how you can get in touch with us.
The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
And we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com.
The Golden Years with JP.
1973.
Music of the 70s.
Solid gold.
It's the OJs and Love Train. Number 9 for the OJs in May of 1973 across the British charts.
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
Righty, and the next one we have actually from the Love Train theme is, of course, Billy Ocean's cover. He released that one in 2017. What an amazing cover there. That is Billy Ocean, who brought us the Caribbean European Queen, and when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and lots more great music. Now it's time for this. It's our James Bond theme of the week on JP's Golden Years. And now I'm going to take you back to 1985. The movie is the appearance of Roger Moore as the fictional MI6 agent James Bond. Although the title is adapted from Ian Fleming's 1960 short story From A View to a Kill, the film has an entirely original screenplay. In A View to a Kill, Bond is pitted against Max Zorin, who plans to destroy California's Silicon Valley. It was the last James Bond movie to feature Lois Maxwell as Miss Moneypenny. Despite receiving most mixed reviews from critics, who frequently took umbrage with the effects of Moore's advantage age on his performance, it was commercial success. And that's with the theme song of Duran Duran, A View to a Kill. performing well in the charts, becoming the only theme song to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earning a Golden Globe nomination for the best song. And for that, get ready for it. It's the James Bond theme tune of A View to a Kill. This is by Duran Duran.
1985.
And let's do it.
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
Meeting you with a view to a kill, face to face in secret places, feel the chill. Nightfall covers me, but you know the plans I'm making still oversee. Could it be the whole of opening wide? A sacred wine, a mystery gaping inside. The weekend's wine until we dance into the fire. That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire to fatal sounds of broken dreams. Dance into the fire. That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire. Choice for you is the view to a kill. Between the shades, assassination, standing still. First crystal tears fall as snowflakes on your body. First time in years to drench your skin with lover's rosy stain. A chance to find the phoenix for the flame. A chance to die. But can we dance into the fire? That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire to fatal sounds of broken dreams. Dance into the fire. That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire when all we see is the view to a kill.
Duran Duran, A View to a Kill, number 2 in May of 1985 across the UK. The James Bond movie theme of the week from the movie A View to a Kill out of 85. Wow.
Back in time, 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 back in time. 1986.
Only love can make a memory. Only love can make a moment last. You were there, and all the world was young, and all its songs unsung. And I remember you then when love was gone. All you were living for, and how you gave that love to me. Only then I felt my heart was free. that moment last. Life was new, there was a rage to live, each day a page to live, and I remember you then when love was all you were living for, and how you gave that love to me. Only then I knew my heart was free. I was part of you, and you were all of me. Only love can make a memory. Only love can make that moment last. Life was new, there was a rage to live, each day a page to live, and I remember you then when love was all you were living for, and how you gave that love to me. Only then I knew my heart was free. I was part of you, and you were all of me.
Nana Muscuri and this was, I warned you, we were going to go to Greece for a moment there. Only Love, the theme tune to Mistral's Daughter in 1986. The song hit number 2 in the British charts. And stand by because hits and headlines around the corner.
The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
And we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com.
The Golden Years with JP. The Golden Years hits and headlines.
Ships and boats. Some are building monuments, others are jotting down notes. Everybody's in despair, every girl and boy. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Just like the rest, I like my sugar sweet. But jumping queues and making haste just ain't my cup of meat. Everyone's beneath the trees feeding pigeons on a limb. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, all the pigeons gonna run to him. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with it. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn.
But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna wanna doze. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like
The Mighty Quinn, the song by Manfred Mann, number 1 for 2 weeks in February of our year in search. As we cross over to the newsroom, over the next 5 more records we have, 5 more number ones, we would like to know from you which year we wrapped into music and news. Here comes Tom.
Gardener's World debuted on BBC One television featuring Percy Thrower. Great Britain and Northern Ireland compete at the Winter Olympics in Grenoble in France but do not win any medals. A fire at Shelton Mental Institute in Shrewsbury kills 21 patients. The first performance of an Andrew Lloyd Webber Tim Rice musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, in its original form takes place. Mauritius achieves independence from British rule. A demonstration in London's Grosvenor Square against US involvement in the Vietnam War leads to violence. 91 people are injured and 200 demonstrators are arrested. Thames Valley Police is formed by the amalgamation of Berkshire Constabulary, Buckinghamshire Constabulary, Oxford City Police, Oxfordshire Constabulary and Reading Borough Police.
The Golden Years, hits and headlines.
On the stray, keeping her when they go. I went away just when you need me so. You won't regret, I've come back begging you. Won't you forget, welcome love we once knew. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you fall everlasting love. Need love to last forever. Need love to last forever. Well, life really flows, no one really knows, till someone's there to show the way to lasting love. Like the sun it shines, endlessly it shines. You always will be mine, if eternal love. Whenever love went wrong, ours would still be strong. We'd have our very own everlasting love. Need love to last forever. Need love to last forever. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love.
The Love Affair with Everlasting Love, topping the charts for 2 weeks in February of our year in search. And here's more news from Tom in the newsroom.
Motor racing world champion Jim Clark, aged 32, is killed when his car leaves the track and smashes into a tree during a Formula 2 race at Hockenheim. Opposition leader Edward Heath, due to the Rivers of Blood speech, dismisses Enoch Powell from the shadow cabinet. 5 and 10 pence coins are introduced in the run-up to decimalisation, which will be complete in the next 3 years. The Abortion Act comes into effect, legalising abortion on a number of grounds with free provision through the NHS. Mr. Frederick West, aged 45, becomes Britain's first heart transplant patient. The Cray twins, 34-year-old Ronnie and Reggie, are among 18 men arrested in dawn raids across London. They stand accused of a series of crimes including murder, fraud, blackmail and assault. Manchester City win the Football League First Division title.
The Golden Years, hits and headlines.
More music. Hear my voice on the wind. Cross the sand. You should return to that black barren land that bears the name of Xanadu. Without hope, what's a love that our song lost from the start? Was a jewel that was fought to win a heart in Xanadu. Now the footprints in the trees is only shadows moving places where we used to go. And the buildings open to the sky all echo with the vultures cry as if to show our loved ones for a day and doomed to pass away in Xanadu, in Xanadu, in Xanadu. What was it to you that a man laid down his life for your love? Will those clear eyes of yours ever filled with the pain and tears of grief? Did you ever give yourself to any one man in this whole wide world? Or did you love me? And will you find your way back one day to Xanadu? You'll hear my voice on the wind, cross the sand. You should return to that black barren land that bears the name of Xanadu.
It's Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Tish and the legend of Xanadu topping the charts for 1 week in March of our year in search.
You are listening to
The Golden Years, hits and headlines.
Ronan Point Tower Block at Newham in East London collapses after a gas explosion, killing 4 occupants. The General Assembly of the Church of Scotland permits the ordination of women as ministers. Manchester United become the first English winners of the European Cup after beating Benfica 4-1 in extra time at Wembley Stadium. James Earl Ray, who committed the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. on the 4th of April, is arrested when he attempts to leave London at Heathrow Airport. Alec Rose returns from a 354-day single-handed round-the-world trip, for which he receives a knighthood the following day. The Beatles' animated film Yellow Submarine debuts in London. BBC sitcom Dad's Army is first aired on television.
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours. Think of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever seem the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely woman really me? Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we'd choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older, but no wiser. For in our hearts the dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we'd choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days.
Mary Hopkin, and those were the days, number one for 6 weeks in September of our year in search. Have you made up what is the year we're looking for? Final news clue now on the way with Tom.
Tennis player Virginia Wade wins the US Open women's singles event. The General Post Office divides post into first class and second class services for the first time. The M1 motorway is completed when the final 35-mile section opens between Rotherham and Leeds. A woman from Birmingham gives birth to the first recorded instance of live sextuplets in the UK. A warehouse fire on James Watt Street in Glasgow kills 22. The Race Relations Act is passed, making it illegal to refuse housing, employment or public services to people in Britain because of their ethnic background. Japanese car maker Nissan launches its Datsun-badged range of cars onto the British market.
The Golden Years, hits and headlines.
Sitting here so lonely in the firelight, listening for a footstep on the stairs. All I have to talk to is the moonlight shining on an empty chair. So I'll pretend your loving arms are reaching out for me. Yes, I'll pretend. And though my eyes are closed, I still can see. As I pretend, the world is new like it used to be. One day our love must end. Till then I'll just pretend. Something made her change, what could it be now? Wish I knew exactly what I'd done. If there's someone else, I'll set you free now. Yes, I've lost and he has won. So I'll pretend Your loving arms are reaching out for me. Yes, I'll pretend. And though my eyes are closed, I still can see. As I pretend, the world is new and like it used to be. One day our love must end. Till then I'll just pretend. One day our love must end. Till then I'll just pretend.
Des O'Connor and I Pretend, number one for 1 week in July of our year in search. It's time to put you out of the misery right now.
Golden Memory Year.
Suddenly, it's 1968.
That's where we took you back to. Thanks, Tom, for the news. Hope you got it right. If you did, congratulations. 1968, our year this week on the hits and headlines. Playing out of this segment of the show, it's Hugo Montenegro and his orchestra. And number one for 4 weeks in November of 1968. This is the theme to The Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Music Power. The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
And we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com.
The Golden Years with JP. Great Britain's Top 20 on The Golden Years with JP.
Suddenly, it's 1991.
Alrighty, let's do the UK Top 20 biggest selling singles of 1991 next. Right here on JP's Golden Years. 1991. What a year it's been for that. For the music. When I look on the chart, the best selling single Top 20 of 91. We have Michael Jackson in there. We had Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff. Remember those? Bryan Adams, of course. Queen were there too, as well as Cher, The Simpsons, Zoe, The Clash, Salt and Pepper. Then we had Oceanic, we had Color Me Bad, and Chesney Hawks, as well as Jason Donovan and more. All that coming up between now and the end of this week's edition of JP's Golden Year. And it is
1991.
It's Top 20 time. The Golden Years with JP.
Top 20.
Number 20.
Kicking off the anchor position at number 20 on the best-selling single charts of 1991 is James. This is called Sit Down. No, but you wanted that dance, of course. It peaked at number 2 in March of 1991.
I sing myself to sleep, a song from the darkest hour, secrets I can't keep inside of a day. Swing from high to deep, extremes of sweet and sour. Hope that God exists. I hope, I pray. Drawn by the undertow, my life is out of control. I believe this weight will bear my weight, so let it go. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down next to me. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, down in sympathy. I'm relieved to hear that you've been to some far out places. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down with sympathy. Those who feel the breath of sadness, sit down next to me. Those who find they're touched by madness, sit down next to me. Those who find themselves ridiculous, sit down next to me. In love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate, in tears, in love, in fear, in hate. Sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down in sympathy. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down in sympathy.
At the anchor position at number 20 on the biggest selling single charts of 1991, the song peaked at number 2. It is James, and this is Sit Down. It's 1991.
Number 19.
The Clash. Should I Stay or Should I Go? First time round at number 17 in September of 1982, and then at number 1 for 2 weeks in March of 1991. It's the 19th best-selling single of the year.
Let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow?
It's The Clash at number 19 in our biggest selling single chart of 1991. Should I stay or should I go? Stand by. For the next hour, we're going to be coming back with number 18. And who's there? Wait and see.
Gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
Great Britain's Top 20 on the Golden Years.
The best music on the best station.
Great Britain's Top 20 on the Golden Years with JP.
Suddenly, it's 1991.
Hello, dear music lovers, and welcome back to JP's Golden Years, hour number 2 this week. And the second hour means always it's time for UK Top 20 Chart Countdown. And this week, we are in 1991, giving you the biggest selling singles across the UK. And already we kicked off with 2 songs. Number 20 of 1991 in our first hour there. You heard James and Sit Down. It peaked at number 2 in March of 91. At number 19, The Clash and Should I Stay or Should I Go? Peaking at number 1 for 2 weeks in March of 1991. The 19th best-selling single, but first time round it was a hit already in 1982, where it got as high as number 17. But now it's time to continue with our number 18 next.
It's Top 20 time.
The Golden Years with JP.
Top 20.
Number 18.
And this is Zoe, Sunshine on a Rainy Day, number 4 in August of 91, number 18 of the year.
I see you in the darkness, I see you in light. I see your eyes shining in through the night.
your heart. You touch me in the dark, I feel it start. Make it feel so unreal, so unreal. Like a wind in the desert, like a moon on the sea. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip, trip away. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip, trip away. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip, trip away. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip away. Make it feel so unreal, so unreal. Like a wind in the desert, like a moon on the sea. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip.
Zoe and Sunshine on the Rainy Day at number 18 of the year, 1991. We're looking at picking at number 4 in August of 1991.
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
Number 17.
Diana Ross and When You Tell Me That You Love Me at number 2 in November, where it was a peak position, the 17th best-selling single of 1991.
I wanna call the stars down from the sky. I wanna live a day that never dies. I wanna change the world only for you. All the impossible I wanna do. I wanna hold you close under the rain. I wanna kiss your smile and feel the pain. I know what's beautiful looking at you. In a world of lies, you are the truth. And baby, every time you touch me, I become a hero. I'll make you safe no matter where you are, and bring you everything you ask for. Nothing is above me. I'm shining like a candle in the dark when you tell me that you love me. I wanna make you see just what I was, show you the loneliness and what it does. You
Diana Ross, and When You Tell Me That You Love Me. The UK's 17th biggest selling single of the year, with a peak position of number 2 in November of 1991. Next up, another number 2 position, as peak in July of 91. It is
number 16.
Extreme with More Than Words.
Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say it, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn into more than words to show you feel that your love for me is real? What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than words. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn into more than words to show you feel that your love for me is real? What would
Extreme, More Than Words on JP's Golden Years, the biggest selling singles of 1991 in this hour. And that is number 16 of the year, 91, picking at 2 in July. Extreme with More Than Words. Our next position, picked at number 16 in June of 1974 for Elton John, Alone. But then in 1991 they teamed up together with, he teamed up together with George Michael. It's called Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Number 15.
George Michael and Elton John together, and Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me at number 1 for 2 weeks in December of 1991, making it the 15th best-selling single of the year 1991. In colour,
1991.
It's Top 20 time. The Golden Years with JP.
Number 14.
can we have that again, please, Mr. Counter? Thank you.
Number 14.
Spinderella cut it up one time.
Let's talk a little bit about sex, shall we? With Salt and Pepper. Peaking at number 2 in August of 91.
Come on.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Well, let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't be coy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now please talk about sex on the radio and video shows. Many will know anything goes. Let's tell it like it is and how it could be, how it was, and of course how it should be. Those who think it's dirty have a choice. Pick up the needle, press pause, or turn the radio off. Will that stop us, Pen? I doubt it. Alright then, come on, spin.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex a little bit, baby. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Hot to trap, make any man's eyes pop. She uses, she got to get whatever she don't got. Fellas droop like fools, but then again, they're only human. The chick was a hit because her body was booming. Gold, pearl, rubies, crazy diamonds. Nothing she wore was ever common. Her dates, heads of state, men of taste, lawyers, doctors. No one was too great for her to get with or even mess with. The press, she says, was next on her list. And believe me, you, it's as good as true. There ain't a man alive that she couldn't get next to. She had it all in the bag, so she should have been glad. But she was mad and sad and feeling bad, thinking about the things that she never had. No love, just sex. Followed next with a check and the note that last night was dope, dope, dope.
Take it easy. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex.
Come on.
Let's talk about sex.
Do it.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Oh, ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help me out. Come on, all the ladies, let's talk about sex. All right, ladies, all the ladies, louder now, help me out. Come on, all the ladies, let's talk about sex. All right.
Yo, Pat, I don't think they're gonna play this on the radio.
Why not? Everybody have sex.
I mean, everybody should be making love. Come on, now, how many guys you know make love?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about
It is Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about sex. Number 2 in August of 91. The UK's 13th biggest selling single of the year.
JP, the boy I would never take home to daddy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Number 13.
Here comes Mr. Michael Jackson, Black or White. Topping the charts for 2 weeks in November of 91. JP's Golden Years, the bestsellers of 91.
The gangs, clubs, and nations, causing grief in human relations. It's a turf war on a global scale. I'd rather hear both sides of the tale. See, it's not about races, just places, faces. Where your blood comes from is where your space is. I've seen the bright get duller. I'm not gonna spend my life being a color.
Tell me you agree with me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye. You're thinking about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. You're thinking about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. You're thinking of being my brother. It don't matter if you're black or white.
Michael Jackson at number 13 of 1991, and number 1 for 2 weeks in November with the song Black or White. Right here on JP's Golden Years, the UK Top 20 biggest selling singles of the year. And next up we got
number 12.
KLF is gonna rock you.
KLF is gonna rock you.
There you go, KLF featuring Children of the Revolution, 3 AM Eternal, number 1 for 2 weeks in February of 91, the UK's 12th best-selling single of the year. And what is coming up at
number 11?
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
To Unlimited now. Picking at number 2 in October, and it's the 11th best-selling single of the year, 1991. Get ready for this.
'91.
For this.
Okie doke, let's get ready for the top 10 coming up. But this was To Unlimited from the Netherlands. Get ready for this at number 2 in October, the 11th best-selling single of the year. Ready for the top 10?
Great Britain's Top 20 on the Golden Years.
Number 10.
Suddenly, it's 1991.
Color Me Bad. I Wanna Sex You Up. It peaked at number 1 for 3 weeks in June of 1991. The UK's best-selling single of the year.
Playing the music of our life on JP's Golden Years.
I
The 10th biggest selling single in the UK of 1991. 3 weeks on top of the charts in June. Color Me Bad, and this is I Wanna Sex You Up.
Number 9.
Oceanic, now Insanity at number 1. No, it didn't. Number 3 was the peak position in August of 91. The 9th best-selling single of the year. This is Insanity. Let's go and have a listen to this.
Tripping on my dreams. You're the only thing I want to believe in. Dream tripper in my hazy neon scene. You're the one thing that I want to believe in. Going crazy, I can't keep a hold. Dream tripper, I want to lose control. Crazy fever burning my soul. Dream tripper, make me lose control. Take me into insanity. Dream tripper, that's where I wanna be. That's where I wanna be. Take me into insanity. Dream tripper, teach me how to fly. Oh, come on, baby, take me up so high. Imagination, emotions running wild. Give me innocence and treat me like a child. That's magic, baby, make me feel so good. I wanna do things I thought I never could. Crazy, baby, it's just the way I feel. Dream, baby, make my dream real. Come on, take me into insanity. Dream tripping, that's where I wanna be. That's where I wanna be. Take me into
The numbers get smaller, the hits get bigger. This was Oceanic and Insanity, number 3 in August, the 9th best-selling single of 1991. And then at
Number 8.
Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff, and this is Dizzy, on top of the charts for 2 weeks in November of 1991.
I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making it spin. You're making me dizzy. The first time that I saw you, girl, I knew that I just had to make you mine. But it's so hard to talk to you with fellas hanging around you all the time. I want you for my sweet pet, but you keep playing hard to get. I'm going round in circles all the time. Dizzy, I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool.
Vic Reeves and the Wonder Staff and Dizzy at number 1 for 2 weeks in November. The 8th best-selling single of the year.
The UK Top 20 Chart Countdown on the Golden Years with JP.
Number 7.
Suddenly, it's 1991. Top 20.
Call me by my name. Call me by my number. Put me through it. I'll still be doing it the way I do it. And yet, you try to make me forget who I really am. Don't tell me I know best. I'm not the same as all the rest. I am the one and only. Nobody I'd rather be. I am the one and only. You can't take that away from me. I've been a player in the crowd scene, a flicker on the big screen. My soul embraces one more in a million faces. High hopes and aspirations, ideas above my station, maybe. But all this time I tried to walk with dignity and pride. I am the one and only. Nobody I'd rather be. I am the one and only. You can't take that away from me. I can wear this uniform without some compromises, because you'll find out that we come different shapes and sizes. No one can be myself like I can. For this job I'm the best man. While this may be true, you are the one and only you.
Chesney Hawkes topping the charts for 5 weeks in March of 1991 on JP's Golden Years. It's the 7th biggest selling single of the year. The one and only.
Number 6.
Oh, yes. Let's go and have Jason Donovan now at number 6. And the Dream Will Do at number 1 for 2 weeks in June.
I close my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do.
Ooh, the time is scarce these days. 12 more minutes left on the show. Still to give you the top 5 now. Jason Donovan, Any Dream Will Do at number 1 for 2 weeks in June of 1991. The 6th biggest selling single of the year. And those guys are at
Number 5.
bark your dad like Michael Jackson.
The Simpsons.
Do the Bartman. Check it out. Mama, I'm bad. I'm bad. Do the Bartman. But so can I. Do the Bartman. Now here's a dance beat that you can't deny.
Turn it down! Will you shove that infernal racket? Do the Bartman!
Oh, my ears! Lisa, put that saxophone away! You can't touch it! I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
The Simpsons and Do the Bartman at number 1 for 3 weeks in February of 1991. The 5th biggest selling single of the year. Right here on
Great Britain's Top 20 on the Golden Years.
Number 4.
Too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me.
It's Right Said Fred at number 4. Never made it to number 1, but been in the charts for such a long time that they became the 4th biggest selling single of the year. I'm Too Sexy.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. Party, too sexy for your party. No way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. By far, and I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk.
Really good stuff there. Number 2, as peak position in June of 1991, the 4th best-selling single of the year. Right Side Fred and I'm Too Sexy. And then at
number 3.
Is she coming up? She will be coming up. Here we go. The theme song of The Little Mermaid, I think it was. Something like that. If I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Via the website, you find that one on www.radiointernational.tv, where you can also download your copy of JP's Golden Years, as well as the ultimate Eurovision Experience Radio International. But share the Shoop Shoop song at number 1 for 5 weeks. In May of 1991, the third best-selling single of the year. And then at
number 2.
So what is number 1? It isn't Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. Return to the charts.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
The second biggest selling single of the year 1991 due to the death of the lead singer Freddie Mercury of Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody charted once more and spent 5 weeks on top of the charts. In December of 1991, Freddie passed away in November 24th in Kensington in London. And Bohemian Rhapsody is the second biggest selling single of 1991. So let's go and check out positions 20 to 2 for those joining us a bit late and you want to know, of course, which were the top 20 of the year. Are you ready for it?
The UK Top 20 Chart Countdown on the Golden Years with JP.
Suddenly, it's 1991.
Okay, the biggest selling top 20 singles now of 1991. At number 20, James and Sit Down. At 19, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. At 18, Sunshine on the Rainy Day by Zoe. At 17, When You Tell Me That You Love Me by Diane Ross. 16, More Than Words by Extreme. And at 15, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me by George Michael and Elton John. 14, Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Pepper. 13, Black or White by Michael Jackson. At 12, 3 AM Eternal, and that's the KLF featuring the Children of the Revolution. Number 11, it's Get Ready for This by 2 Unlimited, and the top 10 go like this. At number 10, I Wanna Sex You Up by Color Me Bad. At number 9, Insanity by Oceanic. At 8, Dizzy by Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff. And at 7, the only one, rather the one and only that is, by Jesse Hawks. Number 6, it's Any Dream Will Do by Jason Donovan. The top 5 now with number 5, Do the Bartman by The Simpsons. And number 4, it's I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. At 3, it's the Shoop Shoop song by Cher, it's In His Kiss. And at number 2, Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody, and These Are the Days of Our Lives. At number 2, the second biggest selling single of the year. So, let's go and find out what is that all-important
Britain's number 1. 1991.
It's charted at number 1 for 16 weeks, the longest one ever. To do that, it's Bryan Adams and Everything I Do It For You, on top of the charts in July, August and almost September as well. The bestseller of the year. It's been JP, thanks for listening. I'll see you next week at the same time for another edition of JP's Golden Years. And now I leave you in the capable hands of Bryan Adams.
Such a heart, such a soul. When you find me there.
for you at another time. Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's the people's choice. Yes, it's number one. The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
And we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com.
The Golden Years with JP.